Shayat, Shadayap, Shayat, Shaya, Shayalap, Shaptaya, Shadayap, Shaptak.
What's going on, good people? It is another day's journey, and listen, I am glad about it. Want to welcome everybody to Shop Talk, everyone's favorite show right here on everyone's favorite network. We are excited to be back with you again. So happy Shop Talk Day to people who are hanging out with us. Now, first of all, before we do anything, I want to welcome everybody to the show, whether you are watching us live on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, or whether you're watching a replay on any one of those platforms, or if you're listening to us on one of our radio partners from around the country, I just want to say welcome to today's show. And speaking of our radio partners, I want to say thank you to the radio station owners and program directors that allow this show to be on their network and in the ears of their listeners. We say thank you. All right, y'all, listen, we have an exciting show today. My name is Demetrius Tolfree. If you didn't know that, not only does it say it on the screen, it probably says it or you can see it on my chest. Anyway, today is going to be a great day. We've got a lot of things to discuss. But before we do anything, those of you hanging out with us, do me a favor. Get on the phone, call, text, tweet, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Social Cam, Periscope, Marco Polo, Thread, Spill, whatever it might be. But you know who you got to tell. You got to tell your mama and them, Ray, Shay, Day, Delicious them, Nut them, Pojo them. Let them all know that we are live right here, right now on the Shop Talk family of networks. And we've got people already chiming in and hanging out with us. And we are glad to be able to do that. Early morning shout out to David Jones. What is going on, man? Shout out to you for joining us, being our first person chiming in the chat. Appreciate you being here. All right, y'all. Now, as we get ready to move on, first thing I want to mention, or first thing I need to remind you, if you haven't done so as of yet, please make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're putting some new content out thanks to Ashlyn Cole. She's been taking and splicing up some things that we've been doing and putting it on our YouTube channel and things that you definitely want to see. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And you're probably saying, well, how do I do it? Don't worry, I got you. All you have to do is just scan that QR code up above my shoulder. Just scan that QR code. It will take you directly to the page where you can like, subscribe, as well as hit that little bell so that you can be notified every time we go live. We want you to be a part of that and to be able to make things happen. All right, y'all. With that being said, I am ready to get ready to make things happen. And today I'm going to try to keep up with all of the platforms. I don't normally get a chance to keep up with Instagram, but I'm going to do my best to make things happen today as well. With that being said, you know what it's time for us to do. It's time for us to get ready to bring up our first co-host. And in doing so, we've got to... Yeah, gotta knock in my door. Gotta knock in my door. Take a step that is new. Take a step that. What is the next part of that? Anyway, I'll remember it at some point. I'm gonna sing that whole song one of these days. It's just not gonna be today. But let's get ready to retch out. Yes, I did say retch out to the city of Hercules, California, to bring up my co-host. Many of you have seen her around the country and on different platforms around the world, but she is Freedom Radio's own. She helped me start Freedom Music Group, which is the parent company of Freedom Radio. We started that company. She and I were just talking about it via text just a couple of days ago. We think that started back in 2009. We think so. And so anyway, she is still here with us all these many years later. And she's still my friend, and I can bring her up without further ado. My homegirl and yours. Let's welcome Ashlyn Tara Cole. Ashlyn, what is going on?
Ooh, you know you've been doing a thing a long time when you got to go through emails. You got to like type in dates and names. You're like, how long have I known this person? How long have I been actually doing this Freedom Radio? Somebody sent me a LinkedIn. You know, LinkedIn. You create your profile and you put your work history and all that stuff, and you got all your things, and that's kind of like, that could be your journal, that could be your record keeper. For some people it's a good thing, for other people it might be, I didn't want to remember that thing. But somebody said, congratulations on 17 years at Freedom Radio. I said, 17, hold on. So I went and text Detour. I said, how long have we been doing this thing? So I think Freedom Music Group, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Freedom Music Group, FMG, came first before Freedom Radio. And it was a very simple in-passing conversation that I had with Detour in as he would say, Las Vegas, during the Stellar Awards. And I don't know if he mentioned you. I think he was stirring. God was stirring an idea in him.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
I felt that in my Shana, about doing a radio, Freedom Radio. And so it just very simply transferred from the simple conversation. And then this is why you got to always be ye ready. You got to be ready, and don't be afraid to have these conversations and be open to new things, because God is he's doing a great work. He's doing a great work. He wants to do a great work in you. You got to just be ready for his assignment, because I promise you it's going to be bigger than the idea that you have for yourself. I promise it will be.
Absolutely. I love that. Appreciate you, Ashlyn. And it all happened based off a conversation, and look at where we are now. And grateful to have you part of the Freedom family. Shout out to my cousin, the Bishop Darrell Durrell. I always say his name wrong the first time. I know it's Darrell. Anyway, Bishop Darrell Andrea Shaw, my cousin out in Fort Worth, Texas, is in the building. Shout out to Gracie Darlene Turner, also in the building. What is going on? Glad to have you. We also have James Pugh hanging out with us on Instagram so far that I see. And shout out to my cousin, Derek Murphy, another cousin of mine and Bishop Shaw. He is in Texarkana, Texas, and we are glad to have him hanging out as well. All right, y'all, let's keep things going. And in doing so, you know what's getting ready to happen. Yes, another knock at the door. And we're going to take another step and go out of Ashlyn's little complex where all the rich people stay. But anyway, we're going to come out of where she is and then go make a couple rights, look to the left, knock on the door, and still be in the city of Hercules and bring up our next co-host, my guy. Without further ado, the always funny Ja'Cory Prothro. Ja'Cory, man, what?
Oh. Praise the Lord. I did not want to forget to take my vitamins. So, hey, praise the Lord, everybody.
Yeah, we are glad to have you hanging out with us. Shout out to you, man. Glad to have you hanging out for a second day in a row. So many of you might have hung out with us last night. We had an impromptu, unscripted shop talk after dark session last night. If you didn't get a chance to tune in live last night, when we're done today, go back and watch that particular stream. It was good. It was a good one. Ashlyn, I want to say thank you, because I know that when we get through with the shows and stuff like that, you kind of go back and splice them up and put different things on social media. You put on my closing comment last night. I didn't know this until this morning. You put my closing comment on from last night, where I was talking about you don't have to be my kind to be kind. And a lot of people have been hitting me up and sharing and talking about that particular thing. And I thank you for taking the time to make things happen and getting the word out to make things happen about what we're doing here on Shop Talk.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. And it's what do they say? It's a labor of love. It's a labor of love, because you just don't know what 2-minute segment or 30-second segment is going to change somebody's life. Somebody might not have the attention span for a whole hour. Yeah. And that's okay. That's okay. And that's the beauty of reels on social media. And so I encourage anybody, if you have recorded a concert, if you've recorded an interview, don't be discouraged that you're like, oh, this is 2 hours. How can I put? No. Go in, let AI do it for you if you don't know how to do it yourself, and let it come up with some 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute clips, because you never know what that one thing might impact somebody's life. It doesn't have to be. So your one piece of long content can be 50 different pieces of content. So
Yes.
think outside of the box. And some people say, oh, I have to go record another. No, go into the archives.
Yeah.
Find something that you did 2, 5, 10, 20 years ago. Let me tell you, I just created a t-shirt with a picture of me as a 7-year-old girl on a bicycle. And I just created a t-shirt. You see, that's what I'm saying. Dito has a perfect example right there.
Absolutely.
You don't have to always be reinventing yourself. What you've been through is good enough. It's good enough. What you've been through can still live again and impact somebody's life.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I appreciate
it. A resurrection. Hallelujah. That was an Easter speech
there
right there.
That's good stuff right there. I love it. Shout out again to my guy, James Pugh, who is now joined in on Facebook. What's up, bro? Glad to have you hanging out. All right, y'all, let's get ready to bring up our next co-host backstage, hanging out, ready to come on. So you know what that means. Hey, another knock at the door. However, this time we can't just go down the street. We actually got to get on a Delta flight, get off in Atlanta, change planes, take another flight, end up in Sharp Delta. That's me. I know you're Southwest, accent, but Delta, first class for me. Anyway, we end up in Charlotte, North Carolina, go through a couple of different streets, knock on the door, and get ready to bring up our next co-host, my homie and yours. Don't call her sis, unless you know her like that. Anyway, she is with us again as well today. My homegirl and yours, the incredibly talented Yolanda Wild Praise Morant. Yolanda, what is going on? Welcome.
Hey, what's happening?
As well. How about you?
I'm good, thank you.
Awesome.
We can talk. I'm good. Let's talk.
It's all good. Let's make it happen. Shout out to my cousin, my first cousin on my father's side, Linnell Johnigan in the building. What's going on, cuz? Glad to have you with us. All right, y'all, let's get ready to get going. And as we do so, the first thing we're going to talk about today is Today in History. Today in History, I only have two. Today in History, I only have two things to mention. First thing is this day in history in 1908, a long time ago. Let me get my math going. That's all right. Forget it. A long time ago. Anyway, 118 years ago. I got it. I got my math together. Anyway, on this day, 1908, the first rolls of postage stamps are issued to the public.
Oh, wow.
Many people don't even know what a postage stamp is, but
anymore. Yeah.
On this day, a long time ago, 1908, the first roll of postage stamps was issued to the public. Last but not least, 1979, this kind of teeter-totters into Black History.
Hey.
1979, I know that's your year, Yolanda.
Yay.
That May 5th, or a little before May 5th. But anyway, on this day in 1979, Roots, the Next Generation.
Oh, wow.
On television. So those of you who are old as me, or
wow,
as well as the Next Generation, on this day, 1979, the Next Generation premieres on this day. All right.
I want to just add something to that. I remember that in history because the very next day after Roots aired, I got bullied the next day. Let's go. Jesus. Yeah. People were like, "Oh no! Oh, we didn't know that you was one of them." Oh yeah, it was.
Oh wow!
It was interesting, but you know, no need to apologize because those experiences build character, and I didn't know what had gone on either, and so it encouraged me to learn my history because if there's that much hurt and there's that much contention and there's that much longing for pain, absolutely, then it is my due diligence to understand what that was about, and so I did, even as a young child. So I appreciate that.
Absolutely, good stuff. Shout out to my homie Sharon Pringle Matthews in the building. What is going on? Also, shout out to Denisha Sexton Dew, also in the building, and yes, Mama Yolanda, as we call her. Yolanda Prothro in the building saying what is going on. Glad to have you hanging out. All right, let's keep things going. And in doing so, I'm going to go to today's National Day, sticking with Ja'Cory's outline. He only wants us to do 2 or 3. So thank you, Ja'Cory. This is for you. We only have 2 today. Today is Ash Wednesday. No, not
yes.
Oh, that was fast.
not you.
It's my
Uh,
day. My
but today
day.
is
Yeah.
Ash Wednesday, which equates to 46 days before Easter. And then, secondly, this one is interesting. National
Interesting.
Battery Day. National Battery.
Battery?
Yes, meaning that this is a good day to
Interesting.
check your battery, your battery in your car, your battery in your
Smoke
fire.
detector.
Yeah, all of those.
Oh, the smoke detector, that thing will run me crazy. If we having a conversation and you trying to date me and we on the phone and your little beep, if that goes on, you're canceled. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. You will
Wow,
be canceled. I
wow.
can't be friends with people that don't change. If you
What?
can live with that noise, if you can live with that noise for longer than 5
Yeah.
minutes, I don't know what it is.
So that noise is just like I hear that people deal with that noise. People who can drive down the street without their seatbelt on and keep hearing the ding, and it
Oh,
doesn't bother them.
no,
People whose phone alarm can continuously go off, and that doesn't bother them as well. Kind of
no.
all in the same category. I get it, Ash. But today, yeah. So battery day. Check your batteries on your phone, on your car, on your smoke detectors, all those great things. It'll do you good. Go ahead, Ash.
Absolutely. I missed a thing in history, and I definitely want to mention it today. February 18th in 1867, Morehouse College was founded, and I think that definitely
Wow. That's
needs to
amazing.
be mentioned. Absolutely,
Yes, of
Morehouse
course.
College, February 18th, 1867. So that is awesome.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So we appreciate all those things. So shout out to Marcus Thompson, my classmate in the building. What's going on, man? Shout out to the Bay Area's own Antoine Timmons, Tony Timmons, also in the building. Also shout out to Rosalind Alberti, another mainstay from the Bay Area, also in the building today. Glad to
Yes.
have y'all hanging out. All right, last but not least, in terms of right now, let's talk about today's birthdays, of which I have three birthdays today. First of all, today is hip hop's first billionaire. Hip hop's first billionaire with a B, Dr. Dre.
Oh,
Dr.
Dr. Dre.
Dre turns 61 today. And
Hey.
61.
a bit of trivia: he did not become a billionaire because of album sales. I don't know if y'all knew that he did not become a billionaire
Was it
because
Beats?
because he sold Beats by
That's
Dre
right.
to Apple. Sold to Apple for $3
Oh,
billion.
wow.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, a few years ago, and now you notice that Beats is just Beats, not necessarily Beats by Dre per se, but Apple purchased
Wow.
Beats by Dre for $3 billion. Of course, that made
Wow.
uh, Dre a overnight billionaire. So, congratulations to
Wow.
him on that, and happy birthday to him also. Secondly, John Travolta, actor extraordinaire, and
Oh, I love him.
if you're old enough to know, he's a great dancer as well. Today
Mhm.
is his 72nd birthday. So happy birthday to him. And then last but not least, we all know the incredible Vanna White from
Mm.
Wheel of Fortune. Today is her 69th birthday. So happy birthday to hers too as well. And on a personal note, today is my guy, Jonathan Johnson, here in the Bay Area, singer extraordinaire and the Bay Area's promoter. He always puts everyone's flyers on his
Yes, he
page.
does.
What's going on in the Bay? Today is his 38th birthday. Such a kid. I'm old enough to be his father. Anyway, happy birthday to him as well. And you know what we do in this time, in this season, Ashley, we throw it out to you for you to encourage someone during this season.
Absolutely. I want to just mention a couple other birthdays. Yoko Ono's birthday today, and she's 93. And I want to mention her because
Wow.
she's the wife of John Lennon, and they stood for peace. Their whole lives was spent. I mean, she's still living, but was spent fighting for peace. And in this day and time, we need that. So I just wanted to be reminded. And the second one was Molly Ringwald. Y'all might not remember, but she was a superstar when I was a kid. Pretty in Pink and 16 Candles and all that stuff. It is also her birthday today. She's 58. I can't believe it. Anyway, today being your birthday is such a special day. You can see the smiles that are on our faces just thinking about these people that we don't actually know personally, other than Jonathan Johnson. But it is a joyful time because it's the time that God created something very special, and he created you on this day. So we want to take a minute and say happy birthday. So celebrate today. And if nobody else tells you, we love you. We're glad that you're here. We are so grateful that God created you for us and for such a time as this. So go celebrate, go get your nails done, or take yourself out and go get an extra tall coffee today, or whatever you do to make you happy. We love you here at Freedom Radio and all of our affiliates. Happy birthday.
Awesome.
Happy birthday.
We appreciate you. All right, y'all. We're going to keep things going. And before we do anything else, I want to take a moment for a quick commercial break. I haven't been doing this as often, but I want to get back into doing this because we have a great sponsor that always send us great videos. And today is no different. So we're going to take a quick 1 minute break. When we come back, we've got a ton to jump into, as well as welcome our next co-host. So we'll be right back, y'all, literally right after this.
Sometimes the long way's the only light. Ain't nothing to know what choice sides. Like you never see it no more. Seeing eyes tell lies that control my life. Turbulent but enjoy the fly. Living like you live it no more. Sometimes the long way's the only light. End of the tunnel, enjoy sights. Like you never see it no more. Seeing eyes tell lies that control my life. Turbulent but enjoy the fly. Living like you live it no more.
Looking at how far I done came from the beginning is crazy to think about how powerful the journey is.
Yeah, we are back.
Absolutely.
And I actually have one of my stable bags with me this time. I normally have. I got everyone that was in that commercial. I have as well, but this is my personal one that I take everywhere with me, and this is the one that holds my helper. This holds my helper. If you're from Oakland, then you know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
hilarious. I was like, that's a small person. That's a little person that you put your helper in your bag. But I know what you're talking about. Your help.
Yeah,
I have all of those too. In fact, the yellow one, I had looked at the yellow one that was just right there at the end, and I finally ordered it. And I have to tell you, if you're local here, the owner, his name is escaping me. Rashad. He and his wife, they are just wonderful, wonderful people. And so, put your order in today. Get your order.
Yeah.
Get on the stable train.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link in the chat real quick, which is thestablegoods.com. And you can use a promo code. You can use the promo code toll-free.
Come on.
Promo code.
Okay, I just put it in there. So use the promo code toll-free, TOLEFREE, and you will get a discount just because you mentioned my last name. So make sure you go and get those bags. I also have my backpack. This is my Stable Goods backpack that I use all the time. All of my stuff in this particular bag. And that was my introduction to Staple Goods. I have duffel bags. I have all types of stuff. But make sure that you go and support Bay Area owned Rashad Lyons and my boy, my bro, and Staple Goods. You can get your discount by just using my last name, toll-free. All right, y'all, let's keep things going. And so let's get ready to reach out to the city of Atlanta and bring up our next co-host. I know what you're going to say. I know he's going to say he's not late because, his thoughts are not our thoughts. Our ways are not his ways. I get it. I understand. So therefore,
you're late.
No, it's cool. It's all good. He comes in on his lunch, so I got to give him credit. So today we will at least give him the knock at the door, and let's get ready to bring up, without further ado, my God. Come on. Let's get ready to welcome him, the incredible Demetrius Hunter. Demetrius, man, Happy Shop Talk Day. Welcome to today's show.
Good morning, good afternoon, hallelujah morning, everybody in the room. Whew, I'm tired. I'm
It's-
here by grace.
I ain't mad
I'm
at you, man.
tired. I ain't got no energy.
I'm not mad at you. We're glad to have
Yeah.
you hanging out. I know you running around. I know you're your lunch trying to make things happen, man, and doing the things. Now, is that
Man.
still your 50th birthday stuff that's back in the background?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys, I'm never really in like my office, really in a meeting room. I forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's
I,
all
I
good.
would
I'm in
say
my
Meech.
chair.
I'd say Meech on a low energy day has more energy than most people on their high energy day. Okay. Michi is like the energizer bunny. Michi, if you need to be picked up and you need your mood to be shifted to a positivity and get your energy up, better call on Michi.
Yeah,
Listen, because my thing is you have to protect the energy, not only your energy, but the energy around you. And
yeah,
when you protect the energy
Mm-hmm.
around you, it helps you to
Come
move
on.
to the day. Because I've had days when I didn't protect that energy around me, and it just actually happened to just cause me to get into a bad space and
That's right.
respond in ways that you'd be like, "Oh, did I say that?" Back to you.
Mm. And it's
yeah.
contagious. Negativity is
It
contagious, but so is
is.
positivity.
Yes, it
Absolutely.
Positivity
is.
is contagious too.
Absolutely. Of course it is. Speaking of positivity, we're going to keep things going. And in doing so, we're going to do a quick round robin of a couple of subjects and then get on to some other things. Today's going to be a little different, but it's all to the good. Now, first of all, Ashlyn, Yolanda, Demetrius, Jacory, were you aware that we are in the middle of the 2026 Winter Olympics? The Winter
Yes.
Olympics.
Really?
Uh, Not the really. You hit me
Yes.
with the really.
I found out. If I'm being
Really
honest, let me tell
funny.
you, I found out because I had to go to Peacock to watch the All-Star game.
Right.
I said, Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
I saw the selection come. I'm like, so I'm scrolling at looking at the descriptions of each. I said, this year?
Hmm.
I said, oh,
Some
interesting.
things.
I ain't watched
Wow.
nothing. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I watched nothing.
Well, that's just the thing. So the Winter Olympics been on for almost 2 weeks. It's almost over now.
Uh,
So
It
oh,
started
wow.
last week.
have you had a chance to see any of the events? Anybody? I mean, I've seen.
No.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I have.
What did you see?
I've seen the ice skating. That was actually that was kind of controversial. Not controversial in a bad way, but there was a young man. I don't know nobody's name, y'all. Yeah, y'all. If you know the name, just say it or put it in the chat because I don't know nobody's name. But there's this young man, and he was a hopeful, and he has been praised for doing a backflip. And there was a young skater again. I don't know her name. Y'all put it in the chat if you know her name. But she did a backflip some years ago. A black woman skater, and she was she they told her she was too dangerous.
Oh,
They told her
Mm.
that she did it. Now she did it, but they told her that it was so controversial. Oh no, it's a backflip. You can't do a backflip. But now here comes this. I can say what I say. Blonde hair, blue eyed, skater, and he does his backflip, and they're like, it's just brilliant. It's just
Hooray!
That was
marvelous. It's just marvelous. So,
wow.
we in 2026, but there's still a double standard. Now I'm paraphrasing. I don't know
Yeah,
all the behind the scenes conversations and all that stuff, but that's what it's giving. It's giving
right.
what it seems like it's
No,
giving.
no, you laid it out just how first of all how everybody's gonna probably perceive this as probably going on right now because we ain't following, we probably ain't seen none of the outrage on social media.
Right.
That
Right.
definitely is a topic that I'm surprised has not come down my tongue.
wow.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I mean, it's been on for almost 2 weeks. I've seen
Mhm.
a couple of events for a couple of moments. None of them really caught my attention or really made me want to just stay and watch. So now Yolanda she was shocked that they're even on. So apparently she doesn't. I'm sure she hasn't seen anything as of yet.
I didn't know.
Jacory, have you seen any of the events yet?
I actually read your notes wrong. I thought you were talking about the 2026 storm that we were just.
No way.
No, nine.
Not.
Forgive me.
Mm.
Oh Lord.
No.
Yeah, I will
No.
agree. I haven't had a chance to take a look at them, and they really haven't caught my attention like that. But I tell you what has caught my attention. What has caught my attention that is also in the news is that Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is in the news because they are giving away free
Oh.
chicken biscuits. They are giving away free chicken biscuits. Now, I have never been there for their breakfast. I'm always at work
Good.
and I don't never get to see it. The Chick-fil-A isn't close enough for me to go there on my lunch and get back.
Mm.
But I will let you know that between February the 27th and February the 28th, Chick-fil-A will give away free chicken biscuits during
Well, for
their
one night.
breakfast hours. That's a tongue twister sometimes.
Breakfast
Uh,
hour.
and no additional purchase is necessary to redeem the free biscuit. The deal must be redeemed by 10:30 a.m. Each day. So Chick-fil-A is doing this as I guess as a bit of a way to get people to come and
First
take.
of all, first of all,
Where they getting their chickens from?
That's a good.
That's
well,
scary.
Chick-fil-A, now we want to question the chicken. They've been around for so long. Now we question where to get that chicken from.
Because they giving that many free ones out. That
Well, you got to remember, Chicory, they breakfast biscuit is a mini. Now you pull up there, you get that one little
oh.
mini biscuit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Well,
they do
I,
have the bigger ones, but remember they come in the mini, so they didn't specify the size you get. They just said a biscuit, chicken
yeah.
biscuit. They
I
hand you that
And
mini, you're gonna
that's
be mad.
hilarious.
I haven't had them. And speaking of, as we talk about these, shout out to my guy, Jay Elliott Williams, James Williams in the building.
Hey.
What's going on, bro? Glad to have you hanging out with us today. And Dee Dee Felder talking about her for Chick-fil-A. Closest one is in Vallejo for her. I have a couple that are not far from me. They're starting to catch on in the little valley area where I live. And so there's a few. But like I said, I'm never there in time for breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast eater in the first place. And
Oh.
Chick-fil-A is not on my
Same,
radar if I was going to
same.
do breakfast. So that's
I'm
Well,
not
we
a
got a
big,
few out
although
here y'all can have.
I got to tell you, I'm not a breakfast person either, and
Unless
I
it's
do
peach.
appreciate that Chick-fil-A does not support, like they're not outwardly with their political agenda. They have not reported any. So I always check that because that's important to me.
They're smart. The
I'm
last time they
supporting a
did a
business,
political agenda, they got
right? So
blocked.
right, but I will tell you, if you are a breakfast person, I made some blueberry pancakes the other day
oh
out of these Trader Joe's ube pancakes. Y'all, that'll bless you.
Oh
It's
Jesus.
seasonal. It's seasonal. You got to get it when you see it. It's in a purple box. But they go ube crazy. And I made some blueberry, catch it, blueberry pancakes with the ube.
Nice. Nice.
You see it on paper, it'll make sense. But yeah, I don't really like breakfast either, Detail.
Breakfast.
yeah.
It's too
Y'all
heavy.
missing
I feel like
out.
it's too
Y'all missing
heavy.
out.
If you choose all
Mm.
that heaviness and then you can't like go and have a productive day. That's for me.
No, so your choice. Baby, it's your choice. I love breakfast.
It
Do
is.
Your
you?
choice. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. If you're out there and you want to take me on a date, take me to where? Oh God, breakfast. I love breakfast. I want
Oh,
but there's so many choices. You can do eggs in
Yolanda,
a avocado toast.
they
What?
is not taking you on no breakfast date. Where you at?
Mm.
What? Why not?
Now that's cheap. That's a cheap date.
Depends on
Breakfast,
where you
anywhere you
go.
go, they gonna pull you to that Waffle House.
Wow.
No,
That's
I could do
fine
Waffle House
too.
I could do Waffle House by
That's
myself.
fine too.
But no. But seriously, breakfast can be really, really great. It is. You can do eggs and avocado toast. You can do. I love eggs. I eat them every day. But you can do avocado toast and a coffee, or you. There's a million things, and it doesn't have to feel heavy though. Breakfast is amazing.
mm.
I'm with
There
Man,
you.
was
get
a
that
doctor that
avocado
said if
toast.
you eat an egg every day, it will prevent Alzheimer's and dementia. There
Yeah,
is a
eggs are great for
study
you.
that says because we are cutting down our cholesterol, your brain lives on cholesterol,
Mhm.
like the healthy cholesterol. We have to have fat in our body, and so there was a doctor did a study and said if you have an egg every single day, you will reduce your chances of getting dementia or Alzheimer's. Now, I'm not a doctor, but that's what I read.
Wow.
Mm,
Interesting.
interesting.
I want to mention while and I'm not a foodie per se. I mean, you could. I
Yes, you
like
are.
everything,
Yeah, come.
but
You are. You are.
listen. So I was reading as I was reading about the Chick-fil-A. I also ran across an article that talked about the best chicken wings in America. You
Oh
guys,
God.
hopefully, y'all don't cuss. This is a Christian show, but two restaurants were mentioned. I was
No,
shocked at both. The number one
Restaurants?
wing restaurant in the country is
I'm scared.
Wingstop. Wingstop. I couldn't believe it.
Really?
That-
Wingstop is
Wingstop. They
good
use
though.
pigeon wings. What you talking about? Them the pigeon wings.
Wingstop is the
Wingstop
number
is
one
good though.
rated chicken wing restaurant in the country. And coming in at number two, shockingly enough, is Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh
Oh,
God.
Okay.
hell no.
Oh,
They did that
whoa,
survey in
whoa.
California.
Hell is not a cuss word. I want y'all to get
Ain't
yourself
asked none
together.
of us
Hell is not a cuss
about
word.
Leave it
where
up
they
to
did
Buffalo
this
Wild
survey.
Wings
Decorey.
is Buffalo Wild Wings is okay. It's
Leave
like
it
the
up
It's
to
not
service.
good.
It's
Oh
okay.
my God. Oh Lord have mercy. Okay.
Now let's be
Oh,
honest. There was a
Jesus.
time when Buffalo Wild Wings was the go-to. We used to
Oh,
think
my
Buffalo
God.
Wild Wings was a good spot. We was really more like
Mm-hmm.
a happy hour
Mm-hmm.
spot or a game night spot.
I agree with that.
Everybody they used to have their 25-cent wing Tuesdays, I think it was, or Wednesdays or something like that. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but it's in the beginning. Like in the beginning was the word, but
Yeah.
this they had but Wingstop.
Give me some Harold chicken wings and I'm good.
Ooh, Shama,
You know,
Yeah,
Oh, where's
shayarabaseke.
Harold's at?
I
ooh,
don't
that
know. The best wings
Harold's.
to me, and I told Decorey, the best
Mm.
wings to me are
Ikamasha.
the little Asian market, right over here by the casino. That little Asian market. I'm telling you, they make these, and they put this. I don't know if it's
Put
sesame oil with
peppers.
these little peppers on top.
Ooh,
Lord
Lord
Jesus is
Jesus.
a fire. Those
Ooh,
wings ain't gonna get no awards,
They
but
got
those
meat
wings
on
ooh.
them.
are their life, and they
But they
have
got
meat
meat
on them.
on them.
Oh Lord.
They're not pigeon
I'm
wings.
sorry,
They're
y'all. I'm back.
actually chicken wings.
Hey.
Amen.
Ooh.
I can't with
Corey
y'all.
said Harold's
I
chicken.
might
I
have to.
almost
Yeah,
clocked out.
We might have to go
Almost
get
are
clocked
that
out and went.
Jacory.
those are the two restaurants that are in the top in the country. Uh,
Mm.
yeah.
Who did
Wing.
they ask? This whenever they do polls like this, I want to know who did they ask?
I'm
Who
not
was part
sure.
of that study? Because they didn't ask us.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who they asked, but
Mm.
I can tell you that the question was asked amongst somebody, and those were the restaurants that were mentioned. Anyway,
Mm.
thank y'all
Oh,
for listening to me with that. Shout out to Erica Taylor, who was in the building, and she says, "Man, I'm about to visit ATL and looking forward to American Deli for some
Uh-uh.
wings, fried."
Uh-uh.
American
Uh-uh.
Deli's all
Uh-uh.
right.
Don't you do that. Don't you come out here and do that
What?
to you. Don't you, Erica Taylor, you listen to me and you listen good. American Deli is not what you want. That is not what you want to get. When you come out here, I need you to go on Edgewood. There's a lot of chicken places. I need you to Google Harold's Chicken. They got 3 locations. I
yes.
promise
Oh,
you.
y'all have Harold's
Itabasha.
chicken in ATL?
Yeah, Shaba. Yes, they
Yes.
I didn't
do.
know that.
Yes, they
They got
do.
Okay.
3 locations, and I've been to
I'm on
all
this.
three, and all three give me everything that I need.
And
Hallelujah.
all their sides is good.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Come on,
That's
Corey,
good.
testify.
I
Go on
can
and
tell you,
testify, brother.
y'all making me hungry right now, and I'm trying to cut down and eat right. But anyway, let's keep
My,
things
my,
going. And in doing so, we do know that this is Black History Month. February is Black History Month, and man, the mere fact that we have to mention this during Black History Month, but maybe it's apropos. We found out yesterday that I don't want to say lost because we know where he is. The incredible
Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson closed his eyes yesterday, went home to be with the
Yeah.
Lord, and certainly an incredible man of God, as well as a civil rights leader that we've been following for many years. He was right there when Martin Luther King was shot and killed in Memphis, Tennessee. If you see those pictures of when he was shot at the Lorraine Hotel, which I was just at just a couple of months ago. I got a chance to go to the Lorraine Hotel when I was in Memphis a couple months ago, and man, what an amazing um, museum they have made now out of the Lorraine Hotel. But if you see when you see those pictures, Jesse Jackson was literally right there, and He started the Rainbow Coalition and so many other great things that he has done. Many people know him to be just an amazing man, and of course, yes, Didi Felder, he has helped to keep hope alive. Yes, ma'am.
Keep
And
hope
Yes,
alive.
yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
Just a great person. Just a great person. I've met him only once. I'm sorry, I don't have a picture with him like many others do, but I did meet him once. Great, great person, and certainly he will be missed.
Hmm.
Amongst people of all kinds, all walks of life. He was able to reach out and touch people from everywhere, and certainly our thoughts and prayers are with his family as they prepare to funeralize him in the upcoming days. But we just want to take a moment and to mention
Yes,
great Jesse.
Yeah.
I
And
celebrate him.
while we're on this page, we're going to take another quick look at a video that Yolanda brought up in regards to.
Hmm.
She's like, what? What did I do? You did this. Anyway, it is Black History Month, and we're going to take a quick moment to look at this particular video. We'll be right back, literally right after this.
From our earliest days, Black history has been American history. We're the slaves who carried the stone to build this White House, the soldiers who fought for our nation's independence. African American culture has profoundly shaped American culture in music, in art, literature, in sports.
Through dance, they have told the stories of who we were, who we are, and who we can be.
Still dancing at 106.
And during Black History Month, that's really what we celebrate. We celebrate the people who have shaped our heritage. We remember those who struggled for our rights and our freedoms, and we reflect on how far we've come and how much farther we have to go.
1 month a year is not sufficient to celebrate the power of a movement. That's something that we have to do, each and every one of us, every day, living up to their example, then handing it on to our children and our children's children.
I'm
And
so excited for that.
we are back. Yes, we
Mm.
are back. Thank you, Yolanda, for finding and uploading that video for this show. Listen, it is Black History Month, and I agree with President Obama. 28 days, or the shortest month of the year, really
Hmm.
not enough time to
Hmm.
celebrate
Hmm.
all the things that have happened. And now we have a current person in the White House. I don't know if y'all want to call it, who is trying to erase all of or as much Black history as possible. We're
Mm.
praying
Hmm.
God would intercede. But nonetheless, if even if the Lord doesn't intercede in this juncture, we know, and we need
Hmm.
a conversation going about what we know
Hmm.
That's
is
right.
that America was built on the back of slaves that looked just like me, and so many things, no, so many other things have happened by people of color that we need to continue having this conversation more than just in the month of February. It
That's
needs to
it.
be a part of history, not just Black history, but just history.
Hmm.
Talk about this country called the United States of America.
That's good.
Yes.
All right, y'all, let's keep things going. And in doing so, we're going to get ready for our so another segment. Shout out to Sunny Vaughn. What is going on? She says, loving the Black History segment. Black History is celebrated 365 days a year. You're exactly right. You are exactly right. And Mama Yolanda says, thank you to you, Yolanda, for finding information and putting it up, making it available for us today. All right, yo. So I want to um, go a little bit further. Now, Yolanda, she's got my attention and says that she wants to have a comment just for a few moments. So go right ahead. I'd stop the whole show. Yolanda,
Thank
the
you.
floor is you. The virtual floor is
Thank
yours.
you. Thank
Absolutely.
you. So I just want to encourage this. I was you're not gonna get emotional. I almost did for like, wow. I love us, you know what I mean? Like I love everybody. But I was heavily challenged a couple days ago about what I really knew about Black history. And I was the person kept saying what you were told was incorrect. So example, okay, I don't have all of it down. So they were saying what you were told was incorrect. We were already here. We as in African American black people. And I was like, no, no. He's like, no, 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 no. What you were told was incorrect. So I just want to encourage us. Number one, I feel like we're not loud enough about it. That's number one. Number two, I want to encourage that we all, everybody, do more, get more information. They can't take from you what you have. They can only take what you don't know.
Yeah.
So if it's in you, it's just like the Bible, right? You hide the word in your heart. So the same thing. Like if it's in you and you have the information, people can't take it from you. So that was my 15 seconds. I just want to encourage you to know more about it, to know more what's going on, and not just what's presented in front of you. There's so many inventions that were made by African Americans that they can't even
Ah, come on.
catalog all of them. Like literally
Mm-mm.
there were tens of thousands of thousands of thousands of thousands
Including that White
things.
House they sit in,
Yes,
designed
including
and
that
built by
house.
us.
Everything, almost
Mm,
everything we do, this is no, because everybody's played a part in some type of way. So that's my 15 seconds. Please do it your justice. Tell your children, do it your justice. My mom would fuss at me every, Yolanda, did you watch Martin Luther King today? Why didn't you know that? It's our responsibility because people can't take from you what you already know.
mm.
Absolutely.
Knowledge is power.
It is. You're
Yes, sir.
exactly right. As a matter of fact, my granddaughter is working on a piece about Madam C.J. Walker, and for her,
Oh.
so we sat her down. We sat her down over the weekend, and she watched the documentary, the show that it was made up about Madam C.J. Walker. I think it's a three-part series.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We found it on, I believe, Amazon
Netflix.
or Netflix somewhere,
Hmm.
and sat her down and watched it, and it helped her have a better understanding of what she was writing about because she was just trying to, chat GPT it. No, 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 no. Have a seat, put the phone down. I don't know who got her an iPhone for Christmas. I don't know who or why.
That would be either her grandfather or her
Yeah,
grandmother,
I
or
don't know
probably
why.
both.
I don't even know why someone would do that. But
Maybe the
anyway,
parent that works for the company. Maybe
yeah,
it's just not
There,
being
there it
told.
is. There it is, Ashton. Call it out.
Hmm.
I don't know why. But anyway, so we had her sit down, and she got a much more clearer understanding
Hmm.
about what Madam C.J. Walker stood for, what she went through, how she was the first self-made
Mm-hmm.
millionaire of color. And listen, she learned a whole lot, and so did we. So keep hope alive, as Dee Dee mentioned, and let's continue to tell the story of Black history, not just during February, but all year
All year long.
and make
All
it.
year long. That is correct. Even if when you look into Black history, you start to find different things. Like I never knew, like, before, Sidney Poitier and all these other people, there was a Black man who was already in Hollywood on his way, but they did not give him that Black card because he chose to side with the other side.
Mhm.
So he wasn't team us. He was team, I'm here for my money and whatever they want me to do.
Yeah,
And so when at that time when, Black people were still trying to climb that ladder in Hollywood and those that got in, he was one of the ones that wasn't trying to pull them up. And so that kind of shows where our separation and where a lot of this, so many times you be like, my brother, my sister, we supposed to be, but a lot of this, not helping each other or pulling each other up
Hmm.
and gatekeeping started years
Oh
before a
yeah.
lot of
Oh
artists were
yeah.
born, before a lot of actors and actresses of color were born. This started way back when with this, I forget the guy's name, but it started way back then.
yeah,
And it's crazy how, you just dig into stuff and you find out so many different things. I learned in college, um, my first year in college about all the Black inventions that we had, how we invented the baby carriage, we invented the ironing board, we've invented the golf tee, we've invented the traffic light, we've invented
Yes.
like, it's so many different things. I'm going, oh my
The
goodness.
spatula.
yeah,
But
Hmm.
all the way up, yeah, it's not like, but all the way up through high school, even going to a predominantly Black high school, Burbank High School in Sacramento was a predominantly Black high school. Even that high school, I did not learn any too much about Black culture other than what was outlined in my government history book.
yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
Mhm.
With you. And it's a lot for us to learn, and we'll definitely keep talking about it. Again, we'll talk about it more than just in February. I talk to my kids about it all of the time. All right, y'all, let's keep things going. And in doing so, Jacory, very rarely does he have a segment, but today we're going to throw it out to you, Jacory, man, because I want you to talk about things that's happening in the gospel realm in terms of new music. So, Jacory, man, tell us
Oh,
on what's happening with
oh,
the.
Jesus, my heart. Ooh, I'm like, what is he about to do? I guess we should call this segment "What You Listening To."
Okay.
Some of the new music that's out right, I don't know. To me, it seems like they're trying to bring the choir back. So there's a lot of choir sounds coming forth. I know James Greer has a great new single that's dropping. But what I've been listening to is none other than the great Ricky Dillard. He has a phenomenal situation out to where it gives you a little bit of that New Orleans, some of the
Yes.
a lot of the hymns. It's a nice mixture to where it's a very eclectic sound, but it's really good. Something else I've been listening to is none other than Million, Billion, and Trillion. Travis Malloy has a 3-tracked EP out.
EP.
Check it out.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's really good. And also, Jesus, it's one more person. Ricky
Uh,
Dillard,
listen,
Vincent
Travis,
Bohannon,
Vincent Bohan.
The
You want to go to
album is
church?
live
Put
in New
that
amazing.
on.
York.
Album is amazing.
If you want to go to church, why you got me on here by myself? Oh,
You ain't on there by
I
yourself.
feel
We
like
right
yeah,
here
yeah.
beside you. We right here beside
If
you.
you really, if your church is not giving it to you, there is music out there that will give you what you need to press through.
Hmm.
I like that.
that's good
If
stuff.
your
Hmm.
church is not giving, I feel like if your church is not giving you, you should have a meeting. You should have a
See,
planning meeting with your creative
well,
team.
But
Sometimes you can't do
but the
that.
churches is
Sometimes
I
empty. The
we
I have a
churches
know
is
question
empty.
that,
since y'all right
but
there. Yeah.
sometimes it's not there.
Whew.
Sometimes the gift isn't there. Sometimes the presence isn't there. Oh, Holy Ghost. Sometimes
The
the
oil.
the people
Look,
aren't there. Sometimes the
see,
talent isn't there. So I agree with it, but
I
Yeah.
feel
guess that's just
I
from a
feel
worship leader standpoint. If I couldn't express myself in worship, in
hmm
music, I mean, all of it is worship. We live a lifestyle of worship. So we worship
right.
in the word, we worship in our giving, we worship in how we treat people, we worship God in all of that. It's a lifestyle of worship. But if I couldn't express myself musically in worship at my church, I think I would have to go to another church.
oh, I've been there many times, girl. Let me
I'm
tell
not.
you what you do. You get what you get from your church. And you have other
Hey,
entities. Thank you. Now I got my church. Thank you. Thank you, Bishop Moore. But
But
I've been
we
there.
have leaders in
Yeah.
ministry that are over choirs and different things. I was in a rehearsal and one of the so we had they had different directors there. And so one of the guys, he was like, "Hey, I just want to do the Vincent Bohanna song. It's one of the most easiest songs. It's the same repetitive line from his new album." And so if I tell you everybody, including the other musical directors, all were like, "I don't know." And I'm going, "Oh my God." I'm sitting around looking around. I said, "Are y'all serious? Like this album has been out for 2 weeks and y'all are music directors. Y'all are choir
Don't be
directors,
on their
choral
mind
directors,
like
and you
that.
don't know what's new in gospel music." I
Don't be
just
on
put
their
my phone
mind
out and
like
just started
that.
playing the song and held it up in the air. I'm like, this. I was just sitting there checking my head going, this is crazy.
Yeah. It can
but
How
happen.
you
you
know,
don't listen to gospel music?
Demetrius, that's a good challenge for the people like us that are in church because what are they playing while people are walking into church? You got to. A lot
Hmm.
of churches are not setting up the worship to where they're playing
Oh,
the right new
yes.
things. You got to set the worship up to where it will flow. Because I know, like Sunday, I was at my church and they was kind of playing some. They was playing some stuff like we was going to the club. I'm like, oh, wait, hold up. You're gonna have to change that because that's putting me somewhere. It's taking me
Right,
somewhere, and that's not where I need to be right
Yes.
now. So I
right.
think
So
Oh,
we
good.
need to bring the connection back between church and music also. And I think that's a good gateway
see,
to
that's
do that.
Good.
that's it right there.
That's a
That
good shop
connection is
talk after
definitely
dark
missing.
conversation right there.
Yes, bring it.
I
What you just said, Corey, bring the connection of what? Repeat
Mhm.
that for me one more time. Run that back one more time.
Bring back the connection between church and gospel music because those that's who's listening. I think that'll just help us expand our reach and actually get us some more votes.
Mm,
good stuff. I
that's
like that.
good.
And that
Speaking.
also plays a part in even the fact of this whole Grammy thing with gospel music, because you got to remember Grammys is going to push out what people are buying. And if they're not buying that, then, we're not buying it. Let's be honest. We're not
Yeah.
buying gospel music like we used to. And I
Yeah.
just sat in a room of 60 people, and seven of them were directors, and realized, wow, y'all really don't listen to gospel music when you leave these rehearsals, do you?
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
there's a lot to be said about that. Too much to be said right now, but I can tell you this. I want to give this last comment, and we're actually about to be out of time, and we're going to close today with a video, which is unusual for us to do, but I want you all to be able to see this. As we get ready to close, I want us to realize that gospel music, we talked about this last night, is multifaceted, and no longer is it in a small box. Ashlyn reminded us last night that that she is who she is, no matter where she goes, which I think is great, and you should be. Speaking of that, I want us to realize that singing done right can inspire you in so many different ways. I'm gonna say that one more time. Singing done right can inspire you in so many different ways. Normally, I would go around the room and let everyone give a closing comment. But I'm going to do this slightly different today because I want us to see something on our way out the door. Allow me to say this as a closing comment, however, for all of us. Stop shrinking to fit into places that you have outgrown. I'm going to say that one more time. Stop shrinking to fit into places you have outgrown. When God moves you to another level, when God elevates you and moves you and closes previous doors, don't try to go back and go back down the road where God has just brought you from. You have to be able to move forward
Yes,
and
sir.
make things happen.
That's
Speaking
good. Yes,
of
sir.
moving forward, my friend, my little sister, Kim Burrell, oh God, that is always moving, always keeping things going. February is chock full of so many things. We have the Super Bowl, we have NBA All-Star Weekend, we have Valentine's Day, we have President's Day, so many things. But she stopped in her schedule to visit Pastor Jamal Bryant and the church there in Atlanta. And in doing so, she left some words on record to encourage some couples. As we leave today, I want to show you what not only encouraged them, but encouraged me too. Let's leave with this. Until the next time, y'all, on this same Shop Talk Network, at this same
Bye.
Shop Talk time, Lord have mercy. Let this minister to you.
Love. There's so many things that I gotta tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. Is there a possibility that you'll look at me differently? Love, ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. 'Cause so many people use your name in vain. It's love. Those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. It's love. Through all of the ups and downs, the joy and hurt. Love, 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 love. For better or worse, I still will choose you first. Oh, Lord. Many nights I've longed for you, wanting you. Hoping for the chance to get to know you. Longing for your kiss.